So, you have always wanted to make your very own forest synth cassette. Following these few easy steps, you can. Forest synth is a subgenre of dungeon synth that emphasizes the natural ambience of the music. So basically dungeon synth without the dungeon. Oftentimes this music has similarities with Nordic folk, with more emphasis on atmosphere through synth sounds and samples. You can watch my tutorial how to make Viking folk to get more ideas for the songwriting. Now, let's get to business. I started my forest synth song with this simple improvised flute melody. The recording sounds bad since I can't really play the flute that well, but with studio magic we can make it epic. Add preset delay and reverb and EQ out the lowest frequencies and it starts sounding acceptable. If you don't have a flute, you can just use a VST plugin or a sample. FireBird 2 is a free plugin and it has this cool pan flute sound that I use to back up my flute melody. Using a VST flute gives it more of a synth music vibe, so this might be a better approach anyway. Looking at the notes of the flute melody I played, I figured that it's in D Dorian scale, so I put a didgeridoo drone note that plays a constant D in the background. I also included this goat horn sample that plays the fifth, which is A, blasting every now and then to get more grandness to the track. After that, I added synth choirs that follow a simple pattern like so. Basically, just looking at the notes of the scale and picking ones that sound good with the melody. I also added this droning ambient pad to get more atmosphere and filler to the background. After that, the only thing left was to add some percussions. Frame drums and tambourines usually do the trick, but you can also use timpani. A lot of the samples that I used in this track can be found in the free Nordic folk samples sound pack that I released some time ago. It includes stuff like ritual drums, goat horns, and other folk instruments that I have recorded. There's a free download link in the description. Forest synth tends to be instrumental, so you don't have to worry about lyrics. However, giving your song a descriptive name is important, as the titles usually help tell the story of your album. A common trope is to use a poetic description of a natural phenomenon as the song's name. Outside of the instruments that I demonstrated in this tutorial, other common ones you can hear are synth string sections, piano, and harpsichord. The aforementioned FireBird 2 VST plugin doesn't get nearly enough praise. It is free to use and has a bunch of awesome presets that you can use for forest synth music. Now that you have made your full forest synth album, you need a cover art. Just snap a picture at a forest or a park and you're good to go. What I like to do to get that old school aesthetic is print out the cover and scan it to get that cool texture. Now just record your songs on a cassette and you're ready to send it to your favorite dungeon synth label. Let's take a listen to the product. That's how easy it is to make forest synth music. If you liked the song in the video, you can go listen to my forest synth band Gothrog's full-length album, The Trees Have Secrets. Thank you for watching and listening. Subscribe and comment and all that.